What's up, everybody? Welcome to Pay It Forward. This is your host, Svets. I'm here with Southeast DC's queen.
Yes, I am Pinky, the motherfucking rapper.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, Pinky, we gotta talk about your new mixtape, Overdue.
Yeah.
Of course. Why do you feel you're overdue?
I've been rapping for a minute. I've been rapping for about like 5-6 years now, and this is my first project I ever put out. I have an album that's coming out this year, but I just felt like it was overdue. You know, I felt like, you know, the people definitely deserve to see me in my element, you know, just to put out a great body of work. They deserved it, and it was definitely overdue.
Absolutely, absolutely. And what's your favorite song off that project?
My favorite song off of Overdue, I have two actually. I would say Fantasy and Quiet Storm. Quiet Storm is definitely number one. Fantasy is number two.
For sure. And you were talking to me about like the idea behind the project. You wanted to take a lot of your favorite songs from the 90s and 2000s and put a little spin on it. Talk about like how important it was for you to like show love to like the music that you love.
It was very important. I wanted to bring back that nostalgic feeling, and honestly, it was definitely spirit of the moment. Like, a lot of people don't even know. Like, one day I woke up and was like, I want to drop a mixtape because my album is finished, but it just demands so much attention and so much production and the right rollout. So I was like, well, I don't want to wait that long, so I gotta put out a project. And I'm like, you know what? I got enough songs to do a mixtape. So some of those songs were already recorded, and then some of those songs, I just was like, you know what? Let me pick a beat, and I just did that. Like, it just really was like spirit of the moment. It was one of those things like, just my call, and like I just had that feeling and I just went straight with it. I didn't second guess myself for nothing.
Yeah, and you're using a lot of samples. You're using Aaliyah, you're using SWV, you're
Ludacris,
using Luda,
Lil
Gucci.
Wayne, Gucci Man. Mm-hmm.
How important were those artists to you growing up, and like, how they inspire you?
Very important. They definitely, you know, left a mark on me. They definitely are hip hop, and now with the music that we have generating now, it's like a lot of like watered down, you know, a lot of, you know, monkey see, monkey do, but back then it was like you really had to rock to be accepted in the industry. It wasn't accepted nothing less, so I felt like, okay, you know, if I'm gonna do these beats, I'm gonna do these beats justice. I'm not going, you know, half-ass, and I'm not going, you know, play around with it. So I'm just like, you can't get on a Gucci Man beat or Lil Wayne beat and not deliver. That's insane. Like, why would you even play with them like that? So
That's 100.
a lot.
We gotta talk about one of your songs though,
Yeah.
Signs.
Yes.
Signs is a funny one because you're coming at all the different signs and
Yeah.
how you feel about the relationship, but you stop short.
And Sagittarius.
What's good with Sagittarius?
Honestly, I never dealt with a Sagittarius. I just didn't have anything to rhyme with it. So I felt like, you know what, one thing about me and me being an artist, I'm not gonna force anything. So if it comes, it comes. If it don't, it don't. But I didn't have anything for Sagittarius, so I was like, shit, like, I'ma just act like I don't care for the sign, but I never dealt with the sign or anything. I just was doing what worked best for me.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You speaking bad on all the Sag names. I'm a Sag.
And I feel so bad because I've never dated a Sagittarius at all.
Wow.
Never.
Wow. It's a shit show. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
I have a sibling that's a Sagittarius, and he's crazy.
Yeah, we are. All right, so a lot of talent always comes out of Southeast.
Yes.
You're definitely one of the brightest. Why do you think that area especially produces so much dope-ass rappers?
I feel like we produce a lot of dope-ass rappers because we go through so much on a day-to-day, like our upbringing and just what we're surrounded by, like, you know, the trauma that we endured, like the hunger that we got, and it comes from a lot of different places. Like, I feel like music is just an outlet for us. But what we really rapping about, well, at least for me, that I can speak on, is like real life scenarios, a lot of stuff that I've been through, a lot of stuff that I've seen, and music is just an outlet for me. But I feel like we have so much character built off of the situations and, you know, a lot of the stuff that we seen that surround us. It's like I might as well put that shit in a song. That's just the best way that I can express myself and express my feelings and the stuff that I went through without being judged, you know, because it's a song. So you feel like, you know, I can relate. A lot of people can relate to a lot of stuff that we go through. And I feel like like that it makes us who we are.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I definitely understand where you're coming from on that one. So, you dropped the mixtape, but what is like the rest of your year looking like? What are you plotting on?
Manifestation is real, so I'm going to speak life into the rest of my year. I feel like I'm going to have an amazing year. I feel like I'm going to have a hit song. I feel like my album is definitely going to do very well. It might even chart.
Okay.
Yes, I have a name for the project. All my songs are mixed and mastered, ready to go. I'm just, it's just about God's timing. And when it's meant to be out, it's definitely going to come out for sure.
When it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Yes.
All right, we got to get to the Payola part because when we at Payola, the biggest thing that we do here is we put on artists, we let people listen to their early releases, their later releases, shit that like they barely even recorded yet.
Yeah.
All right, so I got to hear who are 3 DMV artists that you feel need more shine.
I would say PMG, which is Pretty Money Gang. They've been rapping for a minute. They have a Titan Award. I feel like they are a part of DC culture. They have their own sound, their own lane. Definitely can hold their own against whoever. I would say I Am Northeast. I love I Am Northeast. I got a thing for like hood niggas. He's one of those, like he just talk that shit. So I'm Northeast and Champagne. Champagne is my brother. He's from Edgewood. Blood couldn't make us no closer. You can't tell me my mother didn't give birth to him. He's lyrical. He's definitely a hood nigga in his own way. But the talent is there. The hunger is there. The artistry is there. So those are my top 3. And PMG is a group. So they 3 in themselves. So
Nah, that's fire. That's fire. Real good shout outs on that one.
Yeah.
And then a non-artist, DMV creative, because there's a lot of creative ass motherfuckers in this place right now. So who's someone that's real creative out here that needs some shine?
Someone that's really creative out here that needs some shine. I'm gonna give this to my friends because I have friends that are lash techs, hairstylists, makeup artists. One of my friends is with me. Her name is Chain Cosmetics.
Hey.
I have a friend that's a lash tech, Tank. Mink by Tank. I also have a friend that's a hairstylist, that's Slay. So I feel like they are creators of the DMV, definitely making their own wave, their own noise in their own way. So definitely check them out when you come to the city and you just want to look like a bad bitch.
Shout out to the stylist, because that's who keeps everyone fly at the end of the day.
Yeah.
They got the real sauce on this shit.
Yeah.
All right, Pinky. And one more question. It was just Mother's Day.
Yes.
I know that you have a son.
Yes, I do.
So how do you balance being a music artist on the come up and raising your son?
It's hard. It's like any other job, but I feel like, being a musician and being a mother is very challenging because we have a lot more eyes on us. We have a lot more expectations. But I'm blessed. I have an amazing support system. His dad, his grandmother, my mom, my siblings, if I tell them I have something to do, they never question it, they never second guess, and it's like, oh, okay, that's fine. But it's definitely a challenge. Like, I sacrifice a lot. I go days when I don't see my son, days when I don't talk to him because I'm being an artist, but he know who I am. I definitely instill in him who I am as an artist and who I am as a mother. And for him to be 4, he's grasping, who I am as a person. So, it's the good and the bad. That's what comes with it. Like any other job. If I was a hairstylist, I was a lash tech. If I was, a nail person, it's a sacrifice within that too. So,
I feel you there. All right, Pinky, anything else you want to tell the people? Talk some shit, shout someone out, whatever you want to do. This is your space, your time.
I don't have no shit to talk today, which is crazy because y'all know I'm a big shit talker. But I would just say stream Overdue. The mixtape is out now on all platforms. I have an album coming out. I want to say around August. I'm a Leo, around my birthday. Look out for that. And I just thank y'all for supporting me. Thank y'all for, just being a big part in my career. The support, the love, you know, the words of encouragement, nothing goes unnoticed with me, and I appreciate everything.
Absolutely. All right, everyone. This is Pinky the Rapper. I'm Josh Svets. Remember, pay your taxes, pay your rent, pay your baby mama.
Yes.
She will come for your ass.
Yes.
And pay it forward.
Pay it forward.